would have been struggling with that thing for a day.
That's awesome.
The excavator accomplished so far. So you came through, started the drainage trench right here, and this is the top of the hill on the way down. So they cleared all the stumps, trees that we had felled. If you look out, you can just catch a little glimpse of what our view is going to be through the trees there when we're just a little bit higher and we do a little land clearing. You can see the mountain range in the distance peeking through there. We put this drainage trench in, and that runs all the way from the top down probably 800 feet or so, maybe a little more, 1,000 feet, down to the bottom where the beaver pond is, and control the water flow. I just hiked up here this morning with a seeder, and even though we're going to gravel over this eventually, for now what he's done is flat enough and that to be passable, but we put some seed on it. Hopefully get a little rain come down gently, get them germinated, and it'll kind of bind everything together on top till we get the gravel up here. We can still drive over it, so it'll hold it in the short term anyway. Down there's a little pond that we put in to get some gravel out, and it was also a real wet area there, so we can control some of the water flow and hopefully use it for some livestock or something later. It's got a lot of sediment in it right now because he just dug it yesterday and it's already filling up. I'll take a walk down there and get a little closer shot. So here we are at the one of the interim spots on the driveway. There's that pond I was just looking at. It's only been here a day. It's filled up probably 6 feet deep maybe. Already has a resident frog population. That didn't take long. And we had that drainage control ditch that goes up. There's a driveway. That's where I was just standing at the top. This area here is not too bad. You got this little flat spot right here. Still needs a little grading off, but I mean, for running by with an excavator, it's in fantastic shape. Still got to seed all this. Hiked all the way up to the top, and of course ran out of seed up at the very top, so I got to hike all the way back down and start over again. Kind of poor planning on my part. And this is the steepest part of the driveway on the way down. It's probably 400 or 500 feet long. Ditch along the side. 2 days ago, that was impassable, as well as the top up here. We had deep ruts from skidders crossing, trees knocked down 12 inches in diameter, laying every which way, stumps all over the place. Couldn't even get through there with a four-wheeler. Now, let it firm up for a week or two, and I can drive my tractor right along it. Fantastic. That is some long hike though coming up. Well, this is the bottom of that big hill. I was just standing filming up at the top there where you can't quite see anymore, looking down. Not as bad a hike coming down as it was going up. There's the second pond that we had put in. This one's a day behind the one up on top, so it's not filled in quite as much. I like the idea of these things so much, I think it may make them a little bigger. That ditch curves off to the right there, and that goes down into the beaver pond. You just see the edge of the fabric down there, the fabric roll that I've been putting out underneath of all the gravel, which helps immensely on allowing the trucks to drive over it. Even as little as 8-10 inches of gravel will bind up with that fabric underneath of it, and this distributes the weight. You'll be able to drive a 10-wheeler right over the top of that, 60,000 pounds. Just leave a few mild ruts, you grade back off, and you're in good shape. They can get in a lot of soft places with that stuff, and this is definitely soft, but getting better, getting a lot better. This section right here was all covered with stumps and trees, and it was really, really soft through there too, because it was catching a lot of water coming down off of the hill, which, if everything goes according to plan, that drainage trench and these ponds will control that area. We'll dry us up and we'll have a nice driveway.